In this video, we'll be going over the automated button layout creation in KORONA Studio and the many ways you can utilize it. Let's get into it. Once you're on the KORONA Studio, we'll want to navigate down to Settings in the bottom left, and then select Button Configurations. You'll likely only have one button configuration, so double-click that one. I'm going to double-click this one that I'm using here. Once on this page, we'll also want this button layouts to be open, so we're going to right-click this one so that way we can add a new tab, and we'll open up the button layouts as well. Once here, we're going to select New, and it'll give us some options in creating our button layout. The ones we want to focus on today are these bottom three, as this first one is just going to be an empty slate that you'll create manually. From single commodity group, we'll add all items that fall under one commodity group to a button layout. So beer would add all of these beer products to one button layout, and we can change the size and select the assortment it belongs to, hit create. Another one that we can do is this from commodity group hierarchy. Now what this means is if I select this, maybe I have a parent commodity group of desserts, and under desserts, cakes, pies, and miscellaneous desserts also fall under that. So what this will do is it will generate a button layout where the first button says desserts. We click that button, and then there will be 3 buttons in the next layout, cakes, pies, and miscellaneous desserts. If we were to select cakes, it would show us all of our cake products. If we were to select pies, it would show all of our pie products. And of course, if we selected miscellaneous desserts, it will show us all of our miscellaneous. So we can select that. Also select our assortment. Typically, it's just going to be your general assortment. Change the size and then create that as well. And then the last option we have is creating a layout via a tag. So if we were to select tag, let's say in this circumstance, I have a bunch of products that I sell at the front counter, or maybe they're throughout my store and they just don't have barcodes. So we'll need to use a button to add them to the receipt. So I created a tag called unscannable front counter. And this will create a button layout for all the products that I have tagged, and that'll allow me to add them to the receipt easily as they don't have a barcode. So we'll select that, and then you can create those as well. So I've created individual versions of these prior to this video. So you see I have the beer one, the cakes, pies, and miscellaneous desserts, which fall under, as you see here, the master desserts button layout, and then the unscannable front counter button layout as well. All right, now that we have these generated, we'll want to create buttons that take us to these newly created button layouts. So I want to add them to my main page, my quick keys. So I'm going to hit this edit button here. And then we're going to select wherever we want to put them. So I'll select right here, maybe make it a little bit bigger. We'll make it orange, and this will be my beer button. So I'll do beer as the name. And then all we need to do now is add the function, which will be button layout. And then it's going to be my newly created beer layout. Should be number 37. Add that. That button is done. Now we have the next one, which is going to be the desserts. So we'll do button layout, desserts. We'll want to make sure it's this master button layout, which is the one named desserts. It's the same name as the parent commodity group, so we'll add that. And then that one we'll do as blue. And the last one, which is button layout of unscannable front counter. We'll make that one 1x2. And then once we get on the point of sale, it'll format this a little bit better, so that way the text will look a little bit more appealing on the actual point of sale. But I'm going to make this button green. We can hit save. All right. And then if we go back to settings and I'm going to click button configurations, it'll be updated. And we can see these newly added buttons. And if I were to click these on the point of sale, it would show us something like this. It would show us beer, all the beer products under it, desserts, and then we can click miscellaneous dessert or pies or cakes, and it would show the respective products. And then lastly, we have unscannable front counter, and it'll show me all the items under that specific tag, and we'll be able to select them and sell them at the point of sale. Thank you for watching this KORONA POS Help Center video. For more information, please visit the description below, where you'll find a link to our online manual page with comprehensive information about our system's functions. You'll find the contact information for our support center, as well as other resources that will help you get the most out of your POS system.